When you are present, when you are present, when you are present in the moment, when you are present in your body, in your mind, when you are present psychologically and physically, when you are aware of this current moment right now, there's energy, there's awareness, there's clarity, right? When you start to see things for what they actually are, not what you wish it was. When you see things from the position you're in at this current moment, when you go all in on how you feel at this very second, meaning with that clarity, with that awareness, not feeling with confusion, right? Not going with the feeling of confusion, not going with the feeling of not being present, living in the past and confusing the past of being in the moment. You confuse the past thinking that the past is the now. And when you confuse that and you go based on that feeling, then you move with uncertainty moving forward. You move with uncertainty when you bring the past in the present moment. But when you are aware at this very second, when you are aware and you are clear of the now, and you are clear of the moves you've been making up to this point right now, what you're doing, how you feeling, your energy, your intention, the foundation behind the moves you make. If you are aware of that, there is clarity. Now, what do you do with that psychological clarity? What do you do with that awareness? What do you do with that inspiration? What do you do with that energy? What kind of things can you do if you're living in the now moment, aware that you are the problem and you are the solution to this problem? What do you do with the awareness when you see yourself for who you actually are? What do you do with that awareness, right? Where you see your moment. This is it. I'm in this position. I put myself in the position that I am today. I have control over the decisions I make from moment to moment to moment. Moving forward, I have the decision right now to make one move that will completely change it all. How real is that? How real is that? That awareness of oneself, of the present moment, is everything. Because once you're aware of where you are, I'm talking about total awareness, not just awareness of fragmented awareness, or this part here, or this, I'm aware of this. No, we're talking about total awareness. Can you be aware of everything that has to do with you? Can you be aware at this moment of everything? Can you look in the mirror and see the details about yourself? And even as I say this, there's a part of the brain that's off, right? There's a part of the brain that's shut down, that you're not even aware of most of the things about yourself. They're conclusions. Meaning, this is just the way it is. This is just how I respond to things. This is how I just react to things, physically and mentally. This is just how it is. But the moment you become aware, wait a minute, it doesn't have to be like this. The moment you start to see, why am I in this position that I'm in? Not just accept it. See, this is a part of the brain that needs to be unlocked. This is part of the brain that needs to be open. This is part of the brain that needs to get sparked up again. The part of the brain where you see yourself in details. The part of the brain that is so, even as I speak about it, it's easy to overlook, right? Because yeah, cool. All right, see myself. But then you see the things that you want to see. How about you question the things that you're unwilling to question? Ooh, think about that, fam. Just think about that for a second. Can you imagine if you question the things that you're afraid to question? About yourself, about the moves you make, about your life, about your decisions, about where you're going, about how you feel physically, the details and how you respond and react to things. Can you imagine that you decided to question the things that you find the most comfortable? Do you know how uncomfortable it is to question the things you find the most comfortable? Do you know how naked you feel, how vulnerable you are when you psychologically question these things? When you see the present moment and say, let me not look at things that I want to see. Let me see the things that I avoid seeing. Let me see the things that I avoid giving attention to. Let me give attention to the things that I'm afraid to give attention to about myself. What happens if you become aware of yourself at this very moment? I'm talking total awareness. Total awareness of where you are, where you're going, the decisions you've made up to this point, the foundation of your mind, physically, in all areas of your body. Are you aware enough? Do you feel? Can you see? Are you present? That's what it means to be present. To be present in this moment is to have total awareness of the now. To be present means now. To be present, I am present. I am totally aware of everything that's going on in my life at this very moment. If you were to see that, most of you will see that there is no problem. Most of you will see that there is a problem in how you respond and react to things. Most of you will see that, whoa, wait a minute. I don't feel good for a reason. My back and neck hurt for a reason. How I take care of myself, the foundation of how I take care and why I take care of myself, this is why I do things. This is the foundation of it. It's based on my insecurities, or it's based on me wanting to be healthy, or maybe this is based on fear. What are other people going to think of me, or how do I look in front of other people? Are you willing to see yourself? Are you willing to see the things that you don't want to see about yourself? That right there is scary. That right there is where people lose interest. That right there is what most people avoid seeing because they just want to see what gives them the most psychological comfort, right? Because if you were happen to see yourself with total awareness, if you will happen to see yourself for who you actually are, not who you wish you were or who you hope to be, but if you actually see yourself at this very moment, your entire life will change. And that is a real thing where you're literally changing from the known into another one and you're creating something new. You're putting an end to create something new. You brought awareness to what doesn't serve you. You bring awareness to what doesn't help you. You bring awareness to what you've been doing and who you are right now. And with that awareness, instantly you can decide. Instantly you can make a decision. Instantly say, okay, from moment to moment, this is what I'm bringing awareness to. And I'm willing to create or put myself in position to completely change this. Is it uncomfortable? 100,000%. Because everything that you do in your life, everything, the position you put yourself in is the most comfortable for you. No matter what you say, no matter, this ain't comfortable, you look for pockets of comfort in the position you are currently in. So you can have moments of discomfort, moments of being uncomfortable. But overall, psychologically, the position you are in today is the most comfortable place to be in for you. Now, to see yourself with total awareness, you are literally exposing yourself. You are revealing yourself. You are revealing yourself because the things that you've been wanting to hide or push away or ignore, it's right in front of your face and you can't ignore it. Why? Because you brought awareness to it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Fam, once you see, you can't unsee. Once you become aware, there is instant transformation. There is no way that you can see. I'm talking about truly see. There's no way that you can see and act like you saw nothing. I'm talking about see yourself, the details about yourself. There is no way. There is no drug strong enough. There is no alcohol strong enough. There's no escape strong enough when you see the facts. The truth is undefeated. The truth is undeniable. It's inevitable. The truth has a punch so strong that there's no way you can dodge it. The truth will come crashing down and it will hit you so hard the more you ignore the truth. will punch you directly in the face. And with that punch is it's an opportunity. That punch is a moment of clarity. That punch, when you get hit, oh, I'm awake. I'm present. I see it. Now, how you respond to that will determine what happens next. How do you respond to that punch? How do you respond when the truth comes crashing down and destroys all of the illusions you've created up to this point? When the truth comes crashing down and it destroys all the fantasy and all the things that you wish it was. You've been ignoring the truth up to this point. All your escape routes come to an end and you get punched in the face directly with the truth. What happens with that intensity, with that fire, with that moment of awareness? What do you do with that? Because how you respond to that will determine what happens next. How you respond to that will be responsible for what happens next. Life is your perspective on what is. And what is what is, and then there's how you view it. And then there's how you see it. Then there's your limitations you place on it. Then you're like, no, but this is uncomfortable, so let me do what's most comfortable here, here, here. I'm talking seeing yourself with total awareness without wishing it was a certain way. Without wishing it would go this certain direction. That is uncomfortable. That is uncertain. That is freedom. That is the unknown that cannot be explained. That is what the foundation of love is. That is where you want to be. Because a mind that is that aware, that clear, that present of all areas of its life, including how it feels about itself, the moment, right now, everything about you. Total awareness, there is clarity and there is energy and there is passion. Now, what do you do with that mentality? What do you do with that passion? Think about what you can create. Think about the quality of your relationships. Think about how you feel about yourself from moment to moment. Think about your outlook on life. Think about your intentions. Think about your passion. Think about how you move. People can feel you. People can feel a clear mind. People can feel a clear mind. It either discourages people or inspires people. It's attractive, but it's also revealing. It brings people in. Wow, that energy is attractive, but it reveals my mediocrity. It reveals my escapisms. It reveals the position I put myself in. It reveals what I'm not doing. That energy, fam, when you are clear, I'm talking about total awareness, fam, total awareness. With that passion, that energy, it reveals and exposes the foundation of those around you. And it could be no words. There's no words to it. It's not like saying, oh, because, because you're moving in a certain way where you're telling people, oh, my energy is different from everybody else. No. I'm operating on another level. No, there's some things that you don't even have to talk about. Where you just move and your intention and your outlook on life and your conversations just hit people in a certain way. Every conversation is a punch. Every conversation is that punch in the face because you are that. You got punched in the face with the facts and you took that and said, you know what? I'm going to become the punch. Come on, fam. Pick up what I'm dropping here. Pick up what I'm saying. You become the punch. You become that. You no longer get hit by that. You are that. What do you do when you are the punch? You get punched in the face with the truth. You get punched. The truth comes crashing down. But when you are the punch, how does that feel? What do you do with that information? What do you do with that? When you become that, think about it. How you move matters. How you sit matters. How you treat yourself matters. Your decisions you make matter. Your conversations you have matter. All with total awareness, all natural, no discipline. All total awareness with no words, all energy. All words, no energy. I'm sorry. All energy, no words. All energy, no words. Think about that. All energy, no words. Where people are afraid to be around you. People are afraid to be around you, or people want to be around you. It's one of those things, right? If I don't want to see myself, I'm going to ignore that punch. I'm going to ignore the force that comes with you, just your aura, your walk, your swag, your intention. Not in a way where you, oh, I'm great, I'm this, I'm this. No, no, no. Not posturing up, not by, all act. No, no, embodying it, becoming it, being the punch. Not acting like the punch. Not, no, we're talking about the force that you can't even teach. That is what happens when there's total awareness. That is what happens when there's clarity at its highest level. That is what happens when you question the foundation of oneself. When you stop living life based on what you wish it was and you start living life based on what it actually is, everything around you changes. Conversations, the moves you make, your intentions. It doesn't matter what happens, because what matters most is what? How you respond to what happens. The punch doesn't care about how it feels when others get punched, right? What do I mean by that? When it comes crashing down, when it's inevitable is what I'm saying. When it's inevitable, when the punch is inevitable, the fact is inevitable. When the truth comes crashing down, when you become that, does the punch hurt? Does the punch hurt when you are the punch? Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, do you feel how I'm breaking this down? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? It's like getting done. It's like how does energy feel about itself? Does fire get burned? Does fire feel itself? Does fire feel burned? I can touch the fire. Oh shit. But what happens when you are the fire? You've picked this up with what I'm saying. I can get thunder shocked by lightning right now. How does that feel? But what if I was the lightning itself? How does that feel? How does that feel? How does that feel when I am thunder, I am lightning? How does the sun feel? Oh, it's a hot day, but does the sun say it's hot? Think about what I'm saying. Does the sun say, oh, I'm hot? You got to become it. That's what happens when you are it. The sun doesn't say, I'm going to show up only if you show up for me. The sun doesn't say whether you get out of bed or not, I'm going to come out and give you life. You know what the sun says? The sun says, regardless of what you do, I'm going to do me because I'm me. Pick this up of what I'm saying. Pick up what I'm saying. Pick up what I'm saying. The sun gives and expects nothing in return. Why can it give and expect nothing in return? Because the sun is solid with itself. Come on, think about what I'm saying. The sun is solid with itself. It's like, I'm good. Now there's me, and then there's your perception on me. Oh, it's too hot outside. It's too cold. Oh man, I don't like the sun. Oh man, it's too beaming. It's too much. Turn on the AC. The sun is like, I'm just going to do me, and then you react to me. Isn't that interesting? What do you call that? For me, I see that as love. I see that as a state of being. See all this other things that people got going on. That sun has no discipline. Fire has no discipline. Electricity has no discipline. Electricity, it just is. I move this way because this is just who I am. And we are part of the same shit. We are that. We are that. This ain't no mindset trick. This is not a mindset. The sun is not a mindset. The sun is not applying mindset. The thunderbolts are not mindset. Fire is not mindset. But Anthony, we're not that. We're not fire. We're human beings. We have mindset. You're not getting it. You're not picking up what I'm putting down. If that's what you're thinking, you're corny. You're not thinking about what I'm saying. When you are it, When you are it is the state of being. You're it. You're one with yourself. When you are it in fragments. Oh, the sun is I'm gonna be up today only if. I'm gonna show up today only if. Can you imagine the flaming hot fire is gonna say, I'm only gonna burn if I feel like it. This is me, and then there's your response to me. This is me, total clarity, total awareness, passion, energy, purpose, love, truth. All of that combined is the understanding of oneself. All the ending of the illusions. What is, not what you wish it was. Total awareness and presence of the now. That right there is that force I'm talking about. That I can't even put into words. In fact, I'm disrespecting it by just putting it into words. Like, I can't even, it's just no words. It's how you feel right now. If you're following this live, that energy that you feel right now, that's what I'm saying. How can you, this energy that you feel right now on this live, those of you who were on here from the very start or wherever you caught up to, whatever you at right now, and you follow this entire process, what I'm saying, if you've been following this, that energy that you feel right now, that feeling right now that you get, that, how can you, that moment to moment, that every second of your life, that right now, nothing else. Nothing else. You're not thinking about the past right now. You're not thinking about, oh, but what happened to this other day? You're not thinking about, oh, but later today. No, you're thinking about right now, what is being said. You're observing yourself. The words are hitting you in a different way. The words are hitting you in a different way right now. What are you thinking about? If you're thinking, you're not listening. If you're thinking, you're not listening. When you're listening, you're observing. If you're here thinking, oh man, my life is like, no. What is it right now? What is it right now, this very second, right this very moment? Awareness of now. Physically, mentally, all areas, not just mind, physical, now. Bring awareness to now. What happens? Clarity. That right there, you're either going to inspire people and you're going to be magnetic. You're going to be, people are going to move to states that all there is sun. Right? Because the sun is so valuable. People are like, I want to move to a place where all I have is sun. And there's other places where people are like, that's too much sun. I don't want that. Again, there is what is, and then there's people's response to that. It's either magnetic or it's too much. The sun, it's 150 degrees Fahrenheit. It's too hot. The sun is like, this is me. You have control over how you respond, but this is me. You can get a shade. You can move out to another place. But this is me. And I'm being me in my rawest form. What is my point? What is my point? When you just what is, you're either going to attract people or you're going to discourage people. There's no in between. It's just what it is. Repel people. People don't want to see themselves. Because if they saw themselves, you have to make changes. If they saw themselves, it brings awareness to the moves they've been making up to this point. People don't want to see themselves. But when you want to see you and you move that way and you turn that shit up to 1,000, there is complete transformation. That's what I have for you guys today. Listen, I want some fire. Let me see if I can start this. Fire emojis. Give me some fire, thunder, and sun emojis all at the same time. Hold on, let me see. Thunder. Where's this shit at? Well, lightning. Where's it at? Let's see who does it first. Who could do it first real quick? Give me some fire, sun, and that little lightning bolt. Where's that lightning bolt at? Beat me to it. Where's that lightning bolt? Oh, here it is. Boom. Give me that, fam. Give me that. The fire. Give me that. There you go. Give me that love. Let me see who's. If you're feeling this, give me the sun, the fire, the thunder. Give me all that shit. Put that in the comments. Look, everybody look at the comments. We here. This is what I'm talking about, fam. It's powerful. I'll leave you guys with that. I love you. I appreciate you. If you found this valuable, go check out my awareness journal. Link is in my bio. Only $5 a month. Enjoy yourselves. Listen. Last thing. I go live every Monday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This video, Monday through Friday, but this video is going to be on my YouTube channel later today, so go check that out. I love you. I appreciate you. And last thing, do me a favor. Have a great day. All love, fam. Peace.